ladies, today I want to talk about foundation coverage, just kind of show you some of my favorite products for your foundation. So depending on what your skin type is, if you have more of a dry skin, then you're really going to love the BB Flawless. The BB Flawless I use a lot in the wintertime because my skin tends to be drier in the wintertime. I'm going to show you on part of my face what the BB Flawless looks like, and then on the other side I'm going to use one of our really popular products, which is the Touch Mineral Liquid Foundation. You may have also heard it referred to as Liquid Gold. It has incredible coverage. It goes on as a liquid and it dries to a powdery finish. So I'm going to show you both of those today, as well as talk about one of our other products that we have. If you like a foundation that's in a compact and you like more of a creamy foundation, then you might like our Mineral Touched Cream Foundation. It comes in a compact like this with a mirror. You'll have a little sponge, and it's a creamy consistency here, as you can see in my finger. I'll show you. And it's just a cream foundation. So this is great as well, but I'm going to show you two of my favorites. So I always start out with this kind of Glorious Face and Eye Primer. There was a glare here. The primer is a must. Whether you use the Glorious, any type of primer, you want to have primer on first. What it's going to do is first, the primer is going to create a barrier between your skin and the makeup. So instead of your makeup sinking down into your pores or into your fine lines, it's going to sit on top of your skin. So not only are you going to get better coverage because it's not sinking into your skin, it's sitting on top, but you're going to get more of a smooth, flawless application, and it's going to help your makeup last all day. So I literally don't have to do touch-ups anymore because I use the primer. And I'll show you with the Glorious Primer, literally that amount right there. I spread it between my two fingers and I put it all over my face. And it feels amazing. It feels like silk. And this is a naturally, as with all of our products, that's a naturally based product. So you don't have to worry about putting chemicals or parabens on your skin. Okay, so now that I have my primer in place, I'm going to show you the BB Flawless. Again, this is a tinted moisturizer. It is going to give you more of a light to medium coverage. Okay, so I'm going to show you that. And this color I'm using today is Bisque, and it's probably a tad light on me now that it's summertime. I need to actually go up to the next shade, which is Honey. And I am happy to help you color match, so if there's something you want to be color matched to, please reach out to me. I will also set up a thread where you can post your picture and answer a couple questions for me, and I'll be able to color match you. I'll also be able to help you determine which product may be best for your skin. Okay, so it feels really amazing. It's super hydrating. It's giving, it's got a good coverage. I'm only going to do half of my face because we're going to do a comparison so you can see. It does have a dewy finish, so it's not going to leave you with a matte finish. If you are like myself and you like a matte finish or you want a little bit more coverage, I'm going to show you what it looks like with the pressed powder on top. Okay, so as you can see over here, I have some sun damage, some discoloration. So you'll be able to see how it covers that. And again, wintertime, I live in the BB cream because my skin does tend to get a little bit more dry in the winter. Summertime, I go between the two, but mostly in the summer, I'm liquid foundation, which I'll show you in a minute. Okay, so as you can see, I did half of my face with the BB cream, and it has just a really pretty dewy finish to it. Nothing here, okay? Now, if you want a matte finish, you're going to want to use the Mineral Touch Pressed Powder. It does come with a little sponge applicator as well. I like to apply mine with a brush. So I take my powder puff brush and I'm just going to circle it on here. And this, again, is going to give you more of a full coverage when you put the pressed powder on top. And it's going to give you that matte finish, matte coverage, which is what I personally like. Again, I'm a little light on these two. I could probably go up for summer I have not been using them, so these are more of my winter colors. So I could go up a shade, but as you can see, that's the coverage I get with the BB Flawless and the Touch Press Powder. Now we're going to go on this side and we're going to use the Mineral Touch Liquid Foundation. There's two different options for applying it. I highly recommend using a brush, and I know that sounds crazy because it's a liquid, but it dries to a powdery finish. You're going to get much better coverage and use less product if you use a brush. Our powder puff brush is really my favorite for applying it. We also have you can also use the liquid foundation brush, which is designed specifically for the liquid foundation to apply it. I have been using the powder puff so long, since before this came out, that I'm just used to it, but you can use either one. But that's what I'm going to use today, just because, again, that's what I'm most comfortable with. I want to show you the amazing coverage. So what I'm going to do is, I have a little bit of redness. You'll be able to see that cover and all of this, but I'm just for fun, I'm just going to take this lip liner and just put a couple spots. Let's say this is acne spots, or maybe, rosacea. Okay, I'm just gonna put that on there just so you can watch how great the coverage is. So you always want to shake it really well. It has a little squeeze top. I squeeze it and then I shake it again, and that's just to make sure that we get it mixed properly. It has a dropper. I use about 5 drops on my face. Oops. Okay. You know what, that's for my entire face, but a little bit more since we have more to cover. So I usually just dot it, and then I'm going to swirl it around. And like I said, it goes on liquid. It's going to dry to this gorgeous powder finish. It has a really great smell to it. It's like a fresh fit. I love it. It is by far, I would say, our two top sellers are our 3D mascara, and then this is another one of our biggest sellers, the liquid foundation. So if you have more of a normal skin, oily skin, you're gonna love this. And again, this is more of my color. This is chiffon. The color I'm using, this is my summer color. Okay, so this, as you can see, covered up the red dots that I put on there. And you can always put a little bit more on. Maybe you've got some spots you need a little more coverage. See, I had that sun damage. I was able to cover that right up. And it's a beautiful powder finish. This side is beautiful as well. It's the BB cream, and I topped it with the Touch Press powder. So those are our two most popular options for coverage. If you have any other questions, please comment below. Feel free to personal message me, and I would also love to help color match you as well. Thank you so much, and I'll be talking to you soon. Bye.